Hi, it's Lisa, and welcome to my Pagan Path work. Man, it's been a little while since I've done any videos, and I kind of wanted to tell you what I've been up to. So, in my other life, I am a jewelry maker, and I opened a jewelry store. Although we are expanding, and so our store will probably end up being more like Earthbound trading company than it is just a regular old jewelry store, and that's where we're headed with it. So that has been taking up quite a bit of my time because I also have a part-time job that I work when I'm not at the store. So it takes up quite a bit of my time. And but the store is one of the reasons why I wanted to come in and do a new video, because our perceptions really color really color our ability to manifest anything under the laws of attraction. If you believe in the law of attraction, which I do. And I wanted to talk to you about how perception sometimes colors how we manifest things, or maybe perhaps prevents us from manifesting what we really truly want, even when we are looking at what the end result is and not what we lack. So we open the store, and what we have in our store is we have very little sterling silver jewelry in this store. And we have absolutely no gold. What we are is we are costume jewelry. We are high-end costume jewelry. That's what I make. And so growing up, when I was growing up, my mother used to always tell me that you could be poor, but you don't have to look poor. And in her mind, what she was teaching us was so pride in ourselves, and pride in our place where we live, just some self pride, and to know that we don't have to live in some place that's trashed out. Although if you look behind me, I have clutter everywhere because I brought all of my crafting supplies up here for scrapbooks, and I have no place to put it right now, and it's really chaotic. But anyway, I digress. I got off the subject. But what she was telling us was that, to take care of our personal appearance and the appearance of the places that we live in, because, it doesn't look good when it's trashed out. What my mind perceived that to mean was that if you were low income or you were poor, then you were less than, and that's not what she intended. It's just the way my subconscious perceived that to mean, was that if you were poor or you didn't have money, then you were not good enough. And so in all my mind, if you are wealthy and have money, then what you are looking for is silver and gold. And you would be disappointed if you came into my store and wanted to shop for silver and gold, because that's not what we sell. So that was my perception. And so fast forward to opening the store, I had a beautiful older lady come into our store. She used to be a teacher at my high school a long time ago. She's moved on, and now she's a businesswoman, and she looks like a businesswoman. She was well dressed. She had her makeup on. I mean, she just is a beautiful older lady. And I was happy to have her in my store. But I was surprised because I really knew a moment of shame, and I didn't know where that came from. So when I really stopped to look at it, it was like, oh my God, really? Because she herself did not have that hoity-toity attitude, that that perception and prejudice, if you will, says that rich people have. And she was obviously, you know, she was very well dressed, and it was obvious that she had a very comfortable life. Let's just put it that way. And so my perceptions about money and about wealth were pretty much colored by that perception that I had, that if you are poor, then you are not good enough. So, and that was the source of that momentary flicker of shame that I felt when this lady came into my store, because I thought, oh my God, nothing here is going to be good enough for her because it's not sterling silver and it's not 14 karat gold. Well, it turns out that's really not what she was looking for to begin with. And it was my own perception that caused that, and not my customer. It wasn't my customer that caused that. So it's a very valuable lesson in perception that I wanted to share with you, because we as light workers, our work is colored by our perceptions. And so sometimes we need to examine those perceptions, because it may not have been my mom's intention, but that was learned behavior, and not reality, if that makes any sense at all. She was just as sweet as she can be, and she even bought something, and so I was left going, wow, what was that all about? So I had to sit and examine something that was in the dark side of my psyche, in my shadow self, and bring it out into the open and go, hey, that's wrong, because it doesn't matter how much money you make. Wealth is judged by the beauty of your heart, and this lady had a beautiful heart as well as the outside wrappers. So it was like my own perceptions really screwed that up for me, not for her, because like I said, she went away a happy customer. But it was just a very pivotal lesson in how our perceptions can really color how we view, especially if you are struggling with money, then that particular perception, it is really detrimental, because you're not going to be able to attract that money to yourself if you believe that you're unworthy. And you've got to believe that you're worthy before you can start attracting all that wealth. Of, there's more definitions than money to wealth. But if money is what you're wanting to attract to yourself, then you've got to examine your perceptions. How do you perceive money? How do you perceive wealth? If you perceive wealth as a bad thing, then it's not necessarily going to come to you, because you perceive it as a bad thing. If you perceive money as a tool that you can use to benefit yourself and others, then, and you perceive it as a good thing, then you're going to attract that to yourself, because your perception is that of a good thing. So you've got to examine your perceptions and how you perceive things, and it will help you with what you manifest. Anyway, I just wanted to share that, because it was a very powerful lesson to me. And every time I think I'm done with my shadow work, something else comes up. But for right now, we're just talking about perception and how it can impact you. So Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned to the channel because I hope to have more videos coming up soon. And thank you very much for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you can get our notifications, and have a great day.